Hi, I'm Wild Bill, and this is an Artistic Streams of Consciousness vlog for the 9th of December, 2023. Today's look is at artists and cultural relevance. Talking specifically about Rowan Atkinson, but I'm going to move into other topics. I had a friend that said, the Elton John interview with Rowan Atkinson was very much like his Beekeeper sketch with John Cleese. To which I responded, similar to the beekeeping sketch? Yep. Each comedic creator in turn empowers a specific change in trope. Like with music or science, any single contributor has conceptual limits. He will, in effect, eventually run out of fresh ideas. I say it in my song Circles. There's a moment when you falter, there's an instant when you see that the well of inspiration might run dry. So Rowan has a shtick, and that shtick has definite limits insofar as the generation's comedy is concerned. Blackadder, Mr. Bean, The Devil's Name is Toby, and we're at the Olympics in the orchestra pit. And he'll never rise any higher. That was his highest accolade, rather than his most inspired work. Same with Eric Idle's appearance in the same venue. Top of the world, admirable, certainly over my head. Same with Jim Carrey, Flip Wilson, even George Carlin, not to mention Ted Thank God He's Old Nugent. One can only rise so high before one becomes culturally irrelevant and so confined to conservative banquets and other shoot-me-now events. Dinner with the Queen, dedication of a new statue to a hero of financial flatulence. Here's the mayor speaking. And now, in conclusion to my 1-hour introductory speech, full of sufficient hot air to fly my balloon highest, I have the great honor to present you, farting, needing to pee elites, 10 minutes of a man who was once hilarious. Yay! Did I say shoot me now moment? Because those are definitely kings of the genre. And if you think I'm rough on the Republicans, imagine Demobot Bill Clinton being asked to come up on stage to jam with your band. Oh, you'll let him play, or you'll never perform in this town again. Shit moments with shit people. Hurrah for faded glorias mundi. This is why comedic talents must hire, incorporate other writers in order to stay fresh. Bob Hope comes to mind. Sure, he used to be funny as a solo back in vaudeville, but to stay at the forefront of conservative comedy, he had to hire writers, steal jokes and routines, and in effect, turn himself into a presenter rather than a creator. Think Sabine Haushofer, but for comedy instead of the forefront of particle physics. And I'm one too. You know my capacity for topical puns and one-liners. It's formidable in combination with my several other powerful talents for musical composition, improvisation, and lyrical poetry. I'm 1 in a million. Well, maybe 1 in 10 million. But even I have definite limits. I can't keep up with the culture well enough to stay topical anymore. So it's now a story of, I used to be incredibly funny. No, really. Same with my novels and short stories. I've sort of shot my bolt. Happily, I created so much content while I was topical that I can rely on it for years to come. Each of my best songs, about 30 in all, is unique, distinct, unlike any other writer's material. Unless or until I reach the mainstream, unlikely as it is, my career and its negligible contribution to the advancement of art will be quantified as unique. That's the highest achievement a nobody like me can make. I can re-record favorite songs and further develop my best ideas, but my sheer creativity is fading fast. It's why comedians are best when young and sharp and coked out of their minds, citing Jim Carrey, John Belushi, George Carlin, Chris Farley, and Jack Black, and Chevy Chase. And I have a note on comedy routines. Something like Rowan Atkinson in his Elton John interview. Absolutely amazing the first time, but it doesn't age well. Like nude pictures of a 50-ish Halle Berry, it's, so that's what it's like. Moving on. Wild Bill Cox, 9th of December, 2023.